Boy, oh boy, can't wait to watch the new Trigun, but with CGI. I wonder how it'll be. It's perfect. Now you are here to tell me nothing, because I'm here to tell you everything. Trigun Stampede. But before I go to the Trigun Stampede, I gotta be here and be honest to you. I hate spoilers. I hope you hate spoilers too. That's why half of this video, until I let you guys know when spoilers are over, or if you see in the timestamp below, that you will know when I'm going to be speaking of spoilers. And by the time I'm speaking of spoilers, I'm hoping whoever's still here probably watched the anime up to episode 12. Let's get to the spoiler-free part of Trigun Stampede. So Trigun Stampede, a very much kind of like a Western anime, but at the same time, when you look further into it, it isn't really Western, it's just more of in a Western area, while also having futuristic technology. If you haven't seen Trigun Stampede, kind of basic gist of it is, you have a main character who is a pacifist, but at the same time is put in situations where his pacifistic ways are challenged. It is a glorious, gripping tale that, though maybe in CGI, which might turn some people away from the show, let me say it now, Studio Orange, the people who also, you know, if you probably heard the show Beastars, they made that show. All the beautiful anime with waifus, they made that show. Trigun Stampede, they made that show. Studio Orange has single-handedly shown that CGI, oh, now it's just starting. When you watch this show, you will look at the hidden details. You will look and say, huh, normally in some animes, their faces wouldn't move. But in this one, they have life. They have expression. They feel like you can read their mind without them having to say anything. Their voice actors are probably getting in debt, low in income, because you know why? Studio Orange brought their A game, saying that we don't need them to communicate with their voice. We communicate through their visuals. Because like if you look at me right now, I look like I'm pretty chill, you know, doing nothing much, but then you don't realize I'm sweating out of my pants right now because this thing is goddamn hot. But I'm doing this because I love this outfit, and I'm going to enjoy every single time I wear this. But damn, is it hot. But you know how Studio Orange would have done it? Or how they did do it? So, the story of Trigun Stampede does follow one main character, which is Vash Stampede. But at the same time, Vash is not the only main character. Vash is not the only one that only gets solo screen time. Like, this isn't like the Goku show, like in Dragon Ball Super. But in Trigun Stampede, every character, you want to see how their story progresses, how they evolve as a character, how their elevation into spiritual weakness, and how it is presented through Studio Orange's CGI. Because every character in the show has their faults. Every character in the show has their weaknesses, but also their strengths shine in when they need to shine in. And the only way you can experience it is by watching the show and seeing where the weaknesses are and where at the end that they become true characters that you just watched their journey and you absolutely loved it. If I had to think of one thing that kind of made me a little iffy when the show was at least announced, it made me like, what? Huh? Trigun again? You're back? So soon? Oh wait, no, let me look at the clock. Whoop. Ah, it's been over 20 more years. Okay, never mind. Welcome back to the round table of animes. You can sit right there in the CGI corner. So, Trigun Stampede, since you're here today, what story will we be talking about? Because I know you have the manga, you have the original anime. Which one will you choose today? Here's kind of like the layout of what's going on. So, first there's the original manga. Then the anime came out, but the anime was too fast. The anime was too ahead. The anime kind of caught up where the manga is, and the manga wasn't done yet. So the anime had its own original ending. Then the anime officially wrapped up, of course. Then you continue on to the manga, where the manga has completely finished, having a complete ending to where everyone was kind of satisfied, also confused because the artwork kind of didn't portray as well, you know, as other mangas do, you know, like Chainsaw Man or Dragon Ball. After that, we have now Trigun Stampede. Where does that kind of fit into this little, you have to watch to find out, because it's really a nice journey to find out where in the timeline it is. And that's where I come out to the halfway point. If you do not want to get spoiled, please click away. Spoiler starting now. Now we are back at this timeline. If you are here right now, there's a good chance you probably watched the whole anime and you're here to, you know, we're here to elaborate on what the anime just portrayed to our very existence. Cause wow, we now know this is a prequel to the manga. At the same time, when you look at the anime, it can't really be a prequel because there's so much in the anime that kind of contradicts to where the manga is, because in the original anime, he randomly never met Nicholas D. Wolfwood. But in the anime, or at least the current one, the 2023 anime, they know of each other's existence. Right now, I think we have to discuss some important factors here. The opening. Wow. It is a trip and a half. It is a vibe, and it is nice. It's just nice. It's really nice. It's good for a nice time. I want to go to their club. What would I be playing? I'll be playing this, to be honest. What would I be doing if I was just laying down on the couch wanting to take a nap? Probably be playing this right now. The visuals kind of make you see like Vash is fighting his inner demon, and he literally did fight his inner demon through knives, which now we can finally talk about. Knives is a character. He is finally a good villain. I actually got scared of him. I got intimidated by his ass. He's a little short look at ass. Cause in the original, what was he doing? He was in the back doing shit knows what. But what is he doing now in 2023? He's doing everything. He is the menace to society that we all wanted. He is the Joker, Riddler, and probably a little bit of Batman in there, you know, the negative parts of Batman, all mixed together. He wants to keep humans gone. That in itself leaves to me an open imagination, because I finally know what this motherfucker wants to actually do. And I can finally say, I hate him. Not only does he kill people, but it's gorgeous how he does it. Oh, it's a work of art. I'm actually scared of him, finally. I think the part that kind of solidified for me that Knives was the villain that I really wanted, at the same time the villain that the show is finally giving us, is when he just when he stole the plants while also just sparing no life. Knives saw, and kind of did a little bit of Oedipus, you know, flew too close to the sun and then got burned. But it's a discussion for another time, you know, when we talk about the ending. The scientist that works for Knives, he has a motive while also not feeling like a henchman. He has like a good intentions, but horrible execution. The scientist does some brutal stuff to children, because of course every scientist has to be brutalizing children nowadays, at least in anime. You know, when I gotta experiment someone, who do I want to experiment on? Children. They're easy to find and everyone just wants to give them up. Now I'm turning to the villain. Now we get to a character that we knew, but also now we gotta know a little bit more. This kind of opens up the depth that we did not get in the 1999 version or 1998 version, which was Meryl Streep. Because in the original series, she felt like a nuisance, to be honest. She just followed Vash wherever he went. She's actually learning. She's arrogant, inexperienced, ignorant, and you get to kind of see her grow. Though at the end, she's still a little bit ignorant because she still believes, but also it was her ignorance that made Vash a better character at the end, which kind of drags me now to this character, Roboto. I liked him. I actually liked him. I did not know I was actually gonna like this character that wasn't in the original series. He was a drunk, old, wise fool that just stole my heart. I mean, what else can I say? He was out of his comfort zone. He did not know what he was doing. He really just basically tagged along the ride, but also inputted his wisdom when when he saw the opportunity, he inputted his wisdom. It was fantastic. He was the only normal character in the show, and it felt like a relief every time he spoke, because now I'm like, if I'm confused, he's confused. If he's confused, I'm confused. And for this character, I also bring a Attack on Titan salute to you, oh Wolfwood. Dare I say Punisher? Man, that's such a badass name. I did not see that coming about Wolfwood. I know, like, in the original, he was working for Knives, and then he eventually turns Knives in, and, well, not turns Knives in, but he turns away from Knives and joins the good side. Pretty good! Though my one complaint is, how do you have such an overpowered weapon? That laser that you just did? Let replay that right now. I don't think you understand the power that just had. But that aside, the fact that he's now having a laser instead of RPG, which is broken, but it's awesome and it looks cool as hell. I honestly, in the beginning, had my thoughts objectively wrong. Though I did not know this was kind of acted as a prequel, I judged that Vash was more timid. Vash didn't feel like Vash from the 1998 series. Vash felt like he wasn't as overpowered. And to their credit, they really rid him wrote him as a non-overpowered character, timid, and having problems. And I was wrong for ever thinking that that was a problem for them writing the character like that, because at the end, when Vash got the hair, I know for a fact every freaking Trigun fan stood up with applause, screaming, saying, "That's the Vash I know! That's the Vash! Go get him! Go get him! Let's go right now!" This is Trigun Stampede now. That final battle that we had with knives, it was bang bang, it was boom boom, it was flying through the air. They did this series justice. Like, this is Trigun. This is now making me excited for season 2, because they also did hints, you know, knives being a little bit alive with that end credits scene. Also, side little thing I didn't even realize, in the half credit, it marks the location where the story's being at. You wanna know where the fight is happening in July? Let me point to it. Boom. Oh wait, they're all the way in the west? Boom. That's where they are. But tell me what you guys think about Trigun Stampede in the comments below. Thank you much for watching. I'm gonna take this off and basically probably take a shower and sleep. You guys stay safe and peace.